There's a quiet heartbreak in watching your garden's colors fade as summer slips away. But what if this wasn't the end? What if it was just the beginning? Imagine a garden that erupts with vibrant life. A breathtaking explosion of color that defies the fading light of late summer and fall. Welcome to Green Haven Homes. Today, I'm going to reveal 13 perennials so stunning, so fierce in their beauty. They'll transform your garden into a vivid masterpiece, when most others are left bare and dull. These aren't just plants. They're your garden's last glorious stand against the dying season. Before we unleash this floral firework, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because if you want a garden that roars with color, you won't want to miss a single moment. Let's dive in. Most gardens dazzle in spring and early summer, but then something happens. The colors fade, the flowers wilt, and your outdoor space starts to feel empty, like the heart of your garden has quietly slipped away. But it doesn't have to be that way. Late summer and fall perennials are nature's secret weapon. Plants that come alive when everything else is fading. They're the champions of the changing seasons, painting your garden with fiery reds, deep purples, glowing golds, and vibrant pinks long after the heat of summer has passed. Choosing these perennials means your garden stays alive and thriving, giving you months more of breathtaking color and life. They're not just beautiful, they're resilient. They withstand cooler nights, changing light, and even early frosts, standing tall when most plants have bowed out. And beyond their stunning beauty, they invite pollinators, bees, butterflies, hummingbirds, to keep buzzing and fluttering around your garden, making it a lively haven well into fall. So, if you want a garden that never truly says goodbye to summer's glow, these late bloomers are your answer. They extend the magic, the joy, the very heartbeat of your outdoor space. Ready to meet the stars that will light up your garden this season? Let's get started. First perennial, asters. Let's start with a true late-season legend, asters. If fall had a signature flower, this would be it. Imagine a sea of delicate star-shaped blooms in shades of purple, pink, and white, lighting up your garden like tiny fireworks against the autumn sky. Asters don't just bring color, they bring life. Their blossoms appear when many others have already faded, making your garden feel vibrant and alive long after summer's end. Standing between 1 and 3 feet tall, they create perfect clusters that attract butterflies and bees, turning your garden into a buzzing haven. These beauties thrive best in full sun, soaking up the remaining warmth of the season, and they love well-drained soil that isn't too dry. Asters are low maintenance but high impact, the kind of plant that makes every late summer and fall day feel like a celebration. Plant them along borders, or mix them in with grasses and other perennials for a natural wildflower meadow look that feels effortlessly stunning. Asters remind us that even as seasons change, beauty finds a way to shine brighter than ever. Second perennial, sedum autumn joy. Next up is a true powerhouse of late-season color, sedum autumn joy. This succulent beauty is the definition of resilience and charm. As summer fades, its thick fleshy leaves turn a rich shade of green that almost glows, and by fall, those large clusters of tiny pink flowers deepen into a warm, rusty red that stops you in your tracks. Sedum autumn joy isn't just about stunning looks, it's incredibly tough. It thrives in full sun, tolerates drought, and flourishes in poor soil where many others struggle. Growing about 18 to 24 inches tall, its sturdy stems hold up against wind and rain, making it perfect for adding structure and drama to your garden's late-season story. What's more, these blooms attract bees and butterflies like magnets, turning your garden into a lively sanctuary, buzzing with life. Plant sedum autumn joy near your paths, or in sunny borders where its bold, chunky blooms can take center stage and catch the light just right. When the rest of the garden starts to quiet down, sedum autumn joy makes sure your outdoor space is still singing. The third perennial, Japanese anemone. Now meet the elegant and graceful Japanese anemone. These delicate beauties bring a touch of sophistication to any garden, with their soft, cup-shaped flowers in shades of white or blush pink that seem to dance on tall, slender stems. What makes Japanese anemones so special is their timing. They bloom late, often well into fall, when many other plants have already bowed out. Standing around 2 to 3 feet tall, they add height and lightness, swaying gently in the autumn breeze like whispers of beauty against a backdrop of fading foliage. They thrive in partial shade to full sun and prefer rich, well-drained soil, making them versatile companions in many garden settings, from woodland edges to more formal beds. Japanese anemones are low maintenance, and once established, they'll return year after year, quietly stealing the spotlight with their ethereal charm and delicate petals. If you want to add a graceful, timeless touch to your late summer and fall garden, Japanese anemones are a must. Fourth perennial, chrysanthemums. No fall garden is complete without the bold and vibrant chrysanthemums, or mums as they're lovingly called. These iconic flowers burst into bloom just as the air turns crisp, flooding your garden with rich reds, oranges, yellows, and purples that scream autumn. Chrysanthemums are the ultimate showstoppers, boasting dense, layered petals that create stunning flower heads, sometimes as large as your hand. They typically grow between 1 and 3 feet tall and fit perfectly into borders, containers, or as striking focal points in your beds. These perennials thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, and with a bit of pruning after their first bloom, they can reward you with even more flowers before the frost. More than just a burst of color, mums also attract butterflies and beneficial insects, adding life and movement to your garden's fall finale. If you want your garden to celebrate autumn with fireworks of color, chrysanthemums are the unbeatable classic that never fails to deliver. The fifth perennial, heuchera, coral bells. Next, let's talk about heuchera, or coral bells, a perennial that's as much about stunning foliage as it is about delicate flowers. These plants bring a rich tapestry of color to your garden through their leaves, which range from deep burgundy and purples to shimmering silvers and greens. But the magic doesn't stop there. As late summer rolls into fall, heuchera sends up wispy sprays of tiny bell-shaped flowers in soft pinks or creamy whites. These blooms add an airy, almost ethereal layer to your garden's palette. Growing between 1 and 2 feet tall, coral bells are perfect for edging beds or adding depth to mixed borders. They thrive in partial shade, but can tolerate sun if the soil stays moist, making them incredibly versatile. Heuchera also offers year-round interest, with their vibrant foliage continuing to brighten your garden even after the flowers have faded. If you want a plant that combines texture, color, and grace throughout late summer and fall, coral bells are a must-have for your garden. The sixth perennial, goldenrod, solidago. Now meet the radiant goldenrod, a true symbol of late summer and fall's golden glow. Its bright feathery plumes of yellow flowers light up the garden like rays of sunshine, even as the days grow shorter and the air turns crisp. Goldenrod grows tall, sometimes reaching 4 feet or more, making it perfect for adding height and drama to your garden's late-season display. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and it's remarkably drought-tolerant, making it a reliable choice for a low-maintenance yet stunning garden. Beyond its vibrant color, goldenrod is a magnet for pollinators. Bees, butterflies, and even hummingbirds flock to its nectar-rich flowers, bringing your garden alive with buzzing, fluttering energy. Don't let the myths fool you. Goldenrod isn't the cause of fall allergies. It's actually a friend to your garden and the creatures that keep it thriving. For a bold splash of late-season gold that commands attention, goldenrod is the perfect choice. The seventh perennial, echinacea, purple coneflower. Next up is the iconic echinacea, or purple coneflower, a perennial that's as tough as it is beautiful, with its striking daisy-like petals in shades of pink and purple, surrounding a prominent cone-shaped center. Echinacea brings bold color and texture to your late summer and fall garden. These flowers bloom for months, often well into the fall, standing tall at 2 to 4 feet, with sturdy stems that resist wind and rain. They thrive in full sun and prefer well-drained soil, making them a reliable workhorse in any garden. But there's more to Echinacea than just looks. It's a magnet for pollinators, drawing in butterflies, bees, and even birds who feast on its seeds later in the season, keeping your garden lively and vibrant. Known for its medicinal properties, Echinacea also symbolizes resilience and strength, qualities your garden will embody with these vibrant blooms standing guard as the seasons turn. If you want a perennial that combines beauty, durability, and a burst of late-season color, purple coneflower is a must-have. The 8th perennial, Russian sage, Perovskia atriplixifolia. Now let's welcome the silvery, smoky beauty known as Russian sage. This striking perennial offers something truly unique. Its delicate lavender-blue flower spikes rise above wispy, silvery gray foliage, creating a stunning contrast that captures the eye and soothes the soul. Russian sage blooms from late summer well into fall, filling your garden with long-lasting color and a subtle, calming fragrance that lingers on warm autumn evenings. Growing 3 to 4 feet tall, it adds both height and airy texture, swaying gracefully in the breeze like a whisper of elegance. This plant thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and it's drought-tolerant, making it perfect for gardeners looking for beauty with little fuss. Plus, it attracts pollinators like bees and butterflies, turning your garden into a lively, buzzing retreat. If you want to add soft, ethereal color with a hint of mystery to your late-season garden, Russian sage is the perfect choice. The 9th perennial, turtlehead, chelone. Next, meet turtlehead, a perennial as intriguing as its name. With unique tubular flowers that resemble little turtleheads poking out, this plant adds a touch of whimsy and wonder to your late summer and fall garden. Turtlehead blooms in shades of soft pink or white, from late summer into early fall, standing about 2 to 3 feet tall on sturdy stems. Its rich green foliage provides a lush backdrop that makes those unusual flowers truly pop. Thriving in partial shade to full sun and preferring moist, well-drained soil, turtlehead is perfect for gardens near water features or shaded borders where other plants might struggle to shine. This perennial not only offers eye-catching blooms, but also attracts butterflies, adding life and movement when many other flowers are fading. If you're looking to surprise your garden guests with something unexpected yet beautiful, turtlehead is a charming and unique choice. The 10th perennial, fountain grass, pennisetum. Let's shift gears and talk about fountain grass, a perennial grass that brings graceful movement and texture to your late summer and fall garden. With its arching, feathery plumes that catch the light, it adds a soft, flowing rhythm that complements vibrant blooms perfectly. Fountain grass typically grows 2 to 4 feet tall, creating a natural, elegant backdrop for your colorful perennials. As fall approaches, its plumes deepen into warm shades of bronze and gold, turning your garden into a living sculpture that dances with the breeze. This grass thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and it's drought-tolerant once established, making it a low-maintenance star that never fails to impress. Beyond its beauty, fountain grass provides important winter interest, with its plumes lingering long after the flowers fade, adding texture and life to the garden, even in the colder months. For a touch of graceful movement and subtle fall color, fountain grass is an essential part of your late-season garden. The 11th perennial, Joe Pye weed, Eutrochium. Now, meet Joe Pye weed, a tall, majestic perennial that towers above many others with its cloud-like clusters of soft mauve flowers. Blooming from late summer into fall, this native wildflower brings a wild, natural beauty to any garden, evoking the feel of open meadows and untouched landscapes. Joe Pye weed can reach heights of 4 to 7 feet, making it a dramatic statement piece in larger garden spaces or naturalistic plantings. It thrives in full sun to partial shade and prefers moist, well-drained soil. Beyond its striking presence, Joe Pye weed is a magnet for butterflies and bees, creating a lively, buzzing oasis late in the season when many other plants have finished blooming. If you want to add height, movement, and a touch of wilderness to your late summer and fall garden, Joe Pye weed is an unbeatable choice. The 12th perennial, Coreopsis. Next, let's brighten things up with Coreopsis, a cheerful perennial that's like a burst of sunshine in your late summer and fall garden. Its bright yellow, daisy-like flowers bloom nonstop, filling your garden with joyful color just when you need it most. Coreopsis typically grows 1 to 3 feet tall, making it perfect for borders, containers, or mixed beds. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and it's drought-tolerant, making it a reliable, low-maintenance choice for long-lasting blooms. This perennial's vibrant flowers attract butterflies and other pollinators, keeping your garden lively and buzzing late into the season. If you want your garden to glow with happiness and energy even as the days shorten, Coreopsis is the perfect pick. The 13th and final perennial, Black-Eyed Susan, Rudbeckia. Last but certainly not least, we have the bold and bright Black-Eyed Susan. With its classic golden yellow petals surrounding a dark, almost black center, this perennial commands attention and celebrates the heart of fall with fiery confidence. Growing between 2 and 3 feet tall, Black-Eyed Susans fill your garden with cheerful daisy-like blooms that last for months, often well into late fall. They thrive in full sun and tolerate a wide range of soils, making them a dependable and versatile choice. Beyond their vibrant color, these flowers are magnets for bees, butterflies, and birds, adding life and movement to your garden's final flourish. Black-Eyed Susans are more than just flowers. They're a statement of resilience and joy, standing strong as the season winds down. If you want a late summer and fall garden bursting with energy and warmth, Black-Eyed Susan is a must-have. Now that you've met these 13 stunning perennials, let's talk about how to make your late summer and fall garden truly shine. First, don't underestimate the power of soil. Feeding your plants with a slow-release fertilizer in late summer gives them the nutrients they need to keep blooming strong. Healthy soil means longer-lasting color. Next, consider layering your plants. Mix taller perennials like Joe Pye weed or Russian sage with lower-growing ones like Coreopsis and Heuchera to create depth and texture that draws the eye through your garden. Water wisely. While many of these plants tolerate drought, a deep soak during dry spells helps them thrive and produce more vibrant blooms. If you want to keep your garden looking fresh longer, deadheading spent flowers encourages new growth and extends the blooming period. Don't forget to add some ornamental grasses like fountain grass to introduce movement and softness. It's the perfect contrast to bold flowers and adds interest even after blooms fade. Finally, prepare your garden for winter by cutting back perennials after their first hard frost. Leaving seed heads on plants like Echinacea and Black-Eyed Susan can provide food for birds and add winter interest. With these simple tips, your garden will glow with color, life, and energy long after summer fades. There you have it, 13 breathtaking perennials that will transform your late summer and fall garden into a vibrant, colorful paradise. These plants don't just survive the changing season, they celebrate it, filling your outdoor space with life, movement, and unforgettable beauty. Which one are you most excited to add to your garden? Drop a comment below. I love hearing your favorites and garden plans. If you found this video inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow garden lovers. And don't forget to subscribe to Green Haven Homes and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment of garden inspiration and home beauty. Thank you for joining me today. Here's to a garden that glows brighter than ever, no matter the season.